So this week in occupational therapy, we've been focusing on those pre-writing shapes. And some important skills you need to be able to do your pre-writing shapes are visual motor skills and visual perceptual skills. So that's what these activities are going to target. So the first thing we're going to do is a Tangram puzzle. So maybe you can tell me what you think this might be a picture of before we get started. But I'm going to take my shapes and I'm going to place them where they go. You can also point on your screen if you think you know where they might go. So we're going to put them each in one by one to complete our picture. If you like this activity, there's a link next to the video that you can click on and you can find other shapes that you can put together. So what I did is I just held a paper up to my computer screen and I traced them to be able to cut out the shapes and to be able to make the pattern on my paper. So if you don't have a printer at home, you could do the same thing. And the last one, while you're also doing this activity, you could be identifying the colors and the shapes. So as you can see, we made a boat. And there's lots more options on the link that I shared with you guys. So next what we're going to do is if you just have any household item that has kind of like a straight stick-like figure, you can grab those now. So I'm going to make a shape and then I want you to make the same shape with whatever objects you're using. And maybe you can tell me what I'm making. So if you take a look here, we have a square. Can you see if you can make a square? And then after you make it, we're also going to draw it. So when we make a square, we want to remember that our square has 4 straight sides. And you can also have some dots to make it easier. So you want to connect your dots. And if your child likes stickers, they could also use stickers to do that. So the next shape we're going to make is a triangle. So this is a little bit trickier one to make because we have to do diagonal lines. So when we make a triangle, we have a diagonal line, and then we cross at the bottom. And the same thing, you can do those dots or those stickers to help. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. The next shape that we're going to make is this. Can you take your materials and make that as well? And then we're going to give it a try with drawing. So what we do to make a cross is we just have a line down and a line across. And if we want to do our dots, we do a line down, a line across. All right, last one. We're going to make a X. So in order to do an X, we have to do diagonal lines, which can be a little tricky sometimes. So we cross down. Sometimes I like to say slide down, back to the top, slide down. And again, we can do those dots. So we're gonna slide down, slide down. I encourage you to pause the video as needed and complete these activities with your child. Like I said, the link to be able to download this is posted, and you can just have any straight line shapes that you may have, and then just some paper to practice writing them. I hope you guys enjoy.